It's time for Highlands basketball. Tonight from Highlands High School, the Highlands Golden Rams meet the Chargers of Sacred Heart High School, along with the Dean, Mike Choma, and cameraman Dan. This is Mike Pavlik greeting you for this big non-section game. Highlands against this OLSH team that has won 30 consecutive games, Dean, but we'll talk about them later. Let's talk about the Highlands game last night. The victory at Plum, 53-50. They held on at the end, and there were a lot of interesting situations.
Yeah, Mike, we had an 18-point lead in that game, and again, turnovers and missed foul shots hurt us in that game. Same thing happened in Springdale and Hampton. It was just plain turnovers, and we talk about situational basketball. Coach Stosh has a list of things, and you put a minute on the clock, and you say you're winning by 3. Then you put a minute on the clock, say you're losing by 3. And every time the clock stops, you explain the situation, what's going to happen. And Mike, you can do that 100 times, and they'll never play the same way twice. It's one thing to do in practice, it's another thing to execute in the game. And believe me, we've been practicing. I was worried about, did we have time to do it? But Coach Stosh says he's putting the time into situational basketball. But again, basketball IQ, they have to execute it on the floor, and we haven't been doing it in some games.
Yeah, we haven't. We have had close games against Hampton, Springdale, and Plum. They've all come down to the very end, and the Rams have kind of, okay, we have enough, and they have barely had enough in those 3 games to win them. So, well, let's talk about foul shooting, Dean. You talk about the elephant in the room. 9 for 29 last night. They were very lucky to get out of there with a win.
Mike, we're 86 for 171 for the year, 50%. Antoine McDaniel's our best shooter at 61%. Jimmy's at 55%. We got on Joaquin Roman at 9%. I've asked Coach, he goes, we work more on it, and the more time we put into it, the worse they are. He said, well, why don't you do the old-fashioned way? When they miss, you run a wind sprint, and you keep running wind sprints every time you miss. That's old school, Mike. That doesn't fly anymore. I might get a Charmin in here or something. We've got to do something to get this curse of foul shooting away from it, because we know they're better shooters than they're shooting at the foul line.
No, they have to be, and because they're shooting better from the field than they are at the foul line. That's the part that doesn't make any sense. Well, we'll talk about the Chargers of OLSH, as we like to call them, Sacred Heart, out of Coriopolis. They have won 30 consecutive games. They've won all 14 of their games. This year they won the last 16 games a year ago. They have already won their section. They played all their section games, and they are a powerhouse.
No doubt about it, Mike, and they're led by number 0, Jake DeMichael, and number 11, Dante Spadafore. Spadafore averages 19 points a game. DeMichael, Mike, 30 points a game. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
They're a two-headed monster. Again, you mentioned they're number 1 and 2A in the state. Spadafore and DeMichael had 29 apiece against Springdale. Pick your poison. They're going to be 2 tough customers tonight.
And they come off a win against Sewickley Academy last night, where our old buddy Wynn Palmer held the ball against them, and still beat them by 20. So, you know, they're going to have a good one tonight. Their coach, Mike Rodriguez, is a tremendous coach, and they've won 2 Whitfields in a row. They've been to the championship game 4 years in a row, and have made the playoffs 9 years in a row. So
he's an old FBI guy, Mike.
He is, and he's eyeing him up right now. You said he was working you in the pregame, wasn't he?
He was profiling me 30 years. I said, he said, oh, you're going to kill us tonight. I said, I'm not buying that.
Coach Rod on the Sacred Heart bench. Well, B&J Sports is celebrating their 6th decade outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley. When it comes to all of your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms and trophies, plaques, any kind of equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. They're located at 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights, 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to noon, or you can give Glenn a call anytime, 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all, B&J Sports. These 2 teams are combined 24-1 this year. This could be a barn burner. It's Highlands and Sacred Heart, and it's right after this. All right, we're back with the starting lineups, brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights.
Junior, number 0, Jake DeMichael.
They will start number 0, Jake DeMichael, a 6'3 junior, averaging 30 points a game. We mentioned him in the pregame. Number 5, B.J. Vaughn, a 6'1 sophomore, averages 5 points a game. The other guy we mentioned pregame, number 11, Dante Spadafore, 5'11 senior, averages 19 points a game. 2 big guys in the middle, number 34, Dawson Summer, 6'4 junior, averaging 8 points a game. And a 6'3 senior, number 44, Bryson Kirshner, averages 7 points per game.
And now starting tonight for your Golden Rams, coached by
Chandler Timmons, 6'3" sophomore, averages 10.5 per game.
Sporting a pretty good shiner on that right eye.
Happened last night against Plum. Jimmy Quince, sophomore, 6'2", averages 18.2, wears number 1. Carter Leary, number 14, 5'11" junior, averaging 8.9 per game. 6'3" and senior, number 10, Antoine McDaniels, comes in averaging 12.3 per game. And the big guy in the middle, 6'5" and senior, Joaquin Roman, wears number 50. He averages 5.4 points per game.
Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights since 1979. They got you covered for all your commercial and industrial painting needs. To beautify and protect, call Dan Timmons Painting today. 724-224-2851. Dan Timmons Painting, they got you covered.
Well, I tell you what, Mike, it's going to be a great game here tonight. This place will be packed.
Normally,
we could do it on a Saturday
especially
night.
on a late Saturday, early Saturday evening here. So we're set to go. This should be a barn burner. Again, as I mentioned in the pregame, these two teams have won combined 24-1 this year, and OLSH has won 30 in a row. And not only 30 in a row, but the 40, 49 of their last 50. Just small things like that.
They were headed to winning a state title last year before COVID.
They were on their way. Then the tap is won by the Chargers, and they move left to right. They're dressed in the purple with gold trim. The Rams in the home whites, and here we go. Here's to Michael, right side. Drives all the way to the basket, lays it up and scores. That's why he gets 30, and it's 2-0. And a super kid, too. Had a nice conversation with him before the game there. Oh, bad pass off the hands of Timmons. And here comes Spatafora back the other way. He's blocked and fouled by Leary. And Spatafora will shoot a couple at 7:38, and the Chargers off to a quick start.
They like to run, Mike, and we gave them 2 opportunities. They took advantage of both of them so far.
Dante Spatafora, the 5'11" junior. He's committed to West Liberty in West Virginia. Missed the first. 2-0.
As I mentioned, Mike, he came to a junior high tournament a few years ago in his 8th grade. Put on a great show for us that day. I want to say hello to his mom, Jamie. I got to meet her, and he said, #1 fan.
3-0. Here's Timmons forecourt. They sag on him quickly. Now to Leary. Rams are going to have to pick up the pace. Corner McDaniel. His three's on the way. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound to Michael.
And they look to run, Mike.
So Michael goes all the way down, lays it up, missed it. Rebound tipped, and Timmons has it.
That 1-2-2 press, Mike, that's what Shaler did to us and was effective against us. And our only loss of the year. Now they're going to spread it out to a 2-3 extended.
3-0, Sacred Heart in the lead, and the Rams have the basketball. Dump it down to Timmons, tries to use the body, but good defense that time by Summers, and knocks that away. They only give up 45 a game when you're scoring 76. You can see where you can have some blowouts. Spatafora stops and pops, and it's pure, and it's 5-0.
They average the Mercy rule, Mike.
They do.
30 points a game.
And they do it often. Timmons. Oh, and Summers just took it right out of his hands. Spatafora forecourt. Vaughn in the corners. 3 is off the rim, no good. Rebound Timmons. Timmons had a double-double last night at Plum. 5-0 OLSH. Leary out of the corner, looked at it, now to Kunst. Long cross court. McDaniel open for 3. It's off the rim. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it's Sacred Heart basketball.
Looks like they're going to give Antoine that shot. He's got to start knocking it down, Mike. 2 wide open looks there.
And there's talk, and I've read a couple articles this year that this is the best team in the WPIAL, any classification, right? Summers down low against Timmons. Good defense. Now it comes to Vaughn, and the Rams foul.
So Joaquin's going to pick up his first. Spatafora did not have the goatee in 8th grade, Mike.
I know some guys that did. First by Summers, or by Vaughn is good. They have 3 different players on the score sheet, and it's 6-0. Second one's in and out, and Timmons with another rebound. Now, dump down to Roman. Blocked! Rebound Roman again. And it's in there. And the lid is off finally. Joaquin gets his first 2, matches his output of last night. And it's 6-2.
Yeah, Mike, last night the Plum team just let them run the baseline. It's going to help out. They're going to do that.
Off the move, Spatafora threw a wild one up, and Timmons must have 5 rebounds already. That's too tall for Joaquin Roman. Too tall of a pass by Kunst.
3 turnovers so far for the Golden Rams. None committed yet by OLSH. You expect that from a team that averages 76 a game.
Here's Vaughn, out top to Michael. Puts it on the floor, it was in, and travels and turns it over. That's Jake where he was going to school. He goes, I'm only a junior, I have time.
Exactly. There's that 1-2-2 pressure, Mike. You got to attack it and keep going to the basket. Turn and go. See, we go right back into it, Mike. You can't do that. You're playing into their press.
Timmons at the foul line, goes all the way up and under at the glass and good, and it's 6-4.
That's what you have to do, attack it.
Chandler had 12 last night, and we mentioned he had a double-double. 6-4, OLSH leads it. Vaughn to Spatafora, oh my goodness, what a dump off to Vaughn. Gets it back, Spatafora, 3-ball, in and out, no good, rebound Leary. Rams have a chance to tie it up now. Leary forecourt, back to Kunst, 3 on the way, it's a dipper. Rebound tipped and Spatafora has it.
You see what happened there, Mike? They didn't let him set the press up.
To Michael, goes all the way through, and an offensive foul, whistled by Dan Robinson. Dan Robinson, by the way, Dean. Dan Robinson reffed the championship game last year, Highlands and Bell Vernon.
How about that? We've got Dan, Eric Minkins, and we've had him a few times,
right?
And Randy Miller.
Randy joked when he walked in the door. Aaron Minkins said, I brought an all-star crew, and Randy Miller walked in. He goes, it's my first game. I said, you're in the right place.
Now let's go, attack it.
Timmons. Got loose and a lot of standing around there, and here comes Spatafora. Up by the guys in purple, and they throw it away. Well, the Rams have sped them up a little bit. You wonder, last night with Win Palmer, you said you told Coach Rod to put him in a chokehold last night.
Oh, yes.
This is a little bit different pace.
I think both teams like to run, Mike, and I think that's what we're going to see here tonight.
This game, what this game is for, this game is to see where you are, both of these teams. That's what it's for. I mean, defending Whitfield champions, you don't get those matchups too often. Leary. I mean, the teams are different, but Timmons at the foul line. Needs help. Back to Kunst. Around to Michael. Goes in. Stops. Pops. It's short. And the rebound to Kirshner.
That's what you got to do, Mike. You have to attack it.
6-4. Sacred Heart in the lead. Khalil Long at the scorer's table. We've played halfway through the first period. Summers left side. Tries to go baseline. Timmons shut him off. Back out to Spatafora. They'll reset things.
Well, he walked him on to Michael. That's an interesting matchup, huh? You know it's going to launch. Yep, here he goes.
He used it. Glass. No. Tipped the rebound. It's Highlands basketball at 3:27. You can feel it building, can't you?
Yep.
A little bit at a time.
Will Long played the whole JV game. Going to get early action here with Trent Pavlik.
Roman and Timmons sit down. 3:27 left first quarter. 6-4. OLSH. Kunst. Guarded by Spatafora. That's a heavyweight matchup. Pavlik. Dumped down to Long. Oh, back to Pavlik, but it's stripped away. Pavlik stepped on the line and turned it over.
Fifth Highlands turnover already here, Mike. Only 5 minutes into the game.
Spatafora, oh man, he got some moves. Kirshner for 3. It's a short. Pavlik the rebound. Out to Kunst. Been 6-4 for a while. Here's Long. Little hook shot. Missed everything. Rebound. We're going to have a foul on the Rams. It's going to be on Khalil Long.
I'll tell you what, you can see the strength Spatafora has, Mike.
First foul on Long. It's team foul number 3 against the Rams. OLSH has committed 1. 2:51 left first quarter. 6-4. OLSH leads it. Spatafora's got an issue. Something with his sleeve there. He's got the compression sleeve on the left elbow.
On a straight man-to-man, huh?
Spatafora, he got strength. He comes by it naturally with those bloodlines. He goes in. Oh, and a block by Loveland. It's loose on the floor. It's tipped out of bounds, and they're going to say Highlands touched their last. Into Vaughn. Now to Michael, stops and pops from the foul line extended, and he cans it. That's 4 for Jake, and it's 8-4. That breaks a 4-point Highlands run. Kunst, long looping feed to Loveland in the corner. Back out to Jimmy. 3 ball on the way. It's in and out, no good. Rebound long, back up. He missed it. Well, you got to make those.
And it's point-blank layup.
Sacred Heart basketball.
You got to make those is right.
Against a team like this? Absolutely.
.212 to go here, 8-4. OLSH with the ball in the lead.
Spatafora got in a little bit of trouble and kicked it back to DeMichael at the rim. DeMichael stops and pops. It's up around, no good. The tip is no good, and Joaquin Roman has it.
Little armbar action to make his own space there, Mike.
McDaniel's going to drive all the way to the basket and put it in.
Left-handed,
nice move by Antoine McDaniel, his first 2 of the night, and it's 8-6. Vaughn right side. Around Roman. Goes in with a runner. It's no good. Tipped by Roman, but saved by Summers. Back out to Spatafora, and he kills a 3.
Can't leave him open like that, Mike.
That's 6 for Dante. It's 11-6. They will make you pay.
Every time.
Pacey, corner to Loveland. His 3 is in and out, no good. The Rams ice cold from downtown. DeMichael, 30, back rim.
He didn't think about it either, Mike.
And here comes McDaniel to Loveland. Got a man in the air.
He walked.
Kick it back. It's an air ball by McDaniel.
And they'll run out.
DeMichael beats him all the way down, scores and draws the foul.
He went hard. Second one on Joaquin.
And he went hard into the support behind the basket. It's 13-6 now.
We should have a little more room there, Mike. You know, it's kids like that move, there's not a lot of landing room.
No. No, the only way you do that is to blow that wall out, and that looks like a support wall to me.
I was talking to Chris Warner's son, Mike, and he says one thing Chris always wanted those walls deep. Well, too late for that 50 years later.
It is, huh? So Jake DeMichael at the line. He's got 6 points. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. He hits it. Make it 7.
Well, Mike, was it?
They don't sub much, do they?
No, the duo we thought. DeMichael averaging 30 has 7. Spatafora averaging 19 has 6 of the 14.
Mark Pola is coming in, number 4, and that's their first substitution. Sitting down is Bryson Kirshner. 14-6, OLSH with their biggest lead.
They love trapping right there, Mike.
Pacey's able to save it in the corner. Now to Leary. Leary went in. Nice dump down and a block by Summers.
And here they go.
Spatafora beats him down and lays it in. 8 points for Dante. It's 16-6.
They're taking turns, Mike.
And they steal it again as Spatafora picks Leary's pocket.
6 turnovers.
Now they work it back out to Spatafora. Also in the game for OLSH is Kevin Wilson, number 33. 16 seconds. Spatafora stops and pops. It's 2. It's round and good. He's got 10. He's got a Sinclair in the first quarter, and it's 18-6. Jimmy Kunst from half court. Ooh, no good, and that's the end of the first quarter with a score. Sacred Heart 18 and Highlands 6.
Well, Mike, they came right at us, and they take a 12-point lead. With winter weather upon us, no better time stopping a Highland Tire, Highland Integrity Alignment. See why they've been voted the best to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993, best oil change since 95, and voted #1 in auto repair. Highland Tire Tires offers one of the largest and most complete inventory of tires and wheels in the Pittsburgh area. As always, you don't see it on the site, ask for it, they'll order. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call and Trenton at 724-224-9222. And the Trenton Heights 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Alignment at 724-224-5900. Now offering oil change at both locations. Highland Tire service, integrity, price, they deliver. And Mike, I heard from the headquarters of the Canadian Club, located in Hamilton, Ontario.
There we go.
Teresa and Sue, Jimmy's aunts, are members, and they tell me they're 68 clicks away from downtown Toronto. The question is, do you know what a click is?
My goodness, a click. Is it a meter? Is it a...
Close.
It's...
Click. Kilometer.
Kilometer.
A little Canadian slang lesson.
There you go.
So 68 clicks takes about an hour and 6.
Hamilton, Ontario is the Cops Coliseum.
Right up to 403, Mike. All right, Gold Rams have to get to work down 18-6.
Yeah.
Get the Canadian Club pulling for us. We need you.
Kunst. Long cross court to Leary, goes into the paint, dumped down to Timmons, made his own room and got fouled. That's a second foul against OLSH.
Bryce and Kirshner are going to get that one.
Then Chandler Timmons will go to the line. He was 6 for 10 there last night, and that's all we're going to say.
He was our best.
18-6, the Chargers by 12. Starting 5 back out there for Coach Rod. And Chandler gets it to fall.
He likes to lean into those, Mike. You know? Any way they count, we'll take it. Huh?
He's got 3 of the 7. And he drains them both.
All right, Mike, we need some stops on defense now.
Yeah, we do. 18-8. Here's Vaughn into a double team. Kicked it back outside to Kirshner. Now Spatafor in front of the Highlands bench. Spatafor drives in and different pages together. That's a turnover, and the Rams will get the basketball.
They're going to discuss it.
Nobody touched it.
Yeah, but it looks like Randy Miller's going to
Okay, there we go.
confirm it for us.
They're just making sure.
4th turnover for OLSH.
I always like it when the refs get together and discuss it when it goes our way. Here's Leary. 4-court to Timmons. Now McDaniel turned around jumper, in and out and in again.
That's you do,
nice
Mike.
and soft, huh?
That's how you attack it.
That's 4 for Antoine, and it's 18-10. So the Rams come out with the first 4 points of the second period.
Doing a smart thing, though, Mike. When you turn to attack, it kind of takes Jimmy out of the offense, but you have to, you know?
DeMichael, runner, short, rebound. Timmons battles for it. Kirshner got it. It's loose. Oh, nice job by McDaniel. McDaniel in his pocket, picked by Spatafor. Dean, he had Leary wide open for a layup.
Good speed there.
And now DeMichael back the other way, but Antoine had Leary wide open for a layup. And he decided to battle Spatafor. He lost the battle, and it's due the other way. 20-10, now another turnover.
That's a 4-point play there right there, Mike, like you said.
Here's Vaughn, shot, and he travels on the way in. And Mike Rodriguez doesn't believe it. Has a few thousand words for Dan Johnson.
Boy, what speed Spatafor showed there, huh?
Yeah, these guys are quick. 20-10. 10-point lead for Our Lady of Sacred Heart.
And Jimmy's yet to score, Mike. This defense is trying to stop him and doing a good job of it.
School's located on your way up the hill to Moon from Coriopolis. This is Leary for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound. Oh, Pacey got a hand on it, but there wasn't a Ram there to get it. Mike Rodriguez was the closest one to that ball.
We're getting that corner shot, Mike. We haven't locked it down.
No, we haven't made one yet. We haven't made 1-3 yet. They're probably, I'd say, 0 for 6, 0 for 7.
What I like to see is kick it in, kick it back out to Jimmy, let him take the 3 on top.
I don't think Jimmy's taken one. Maybe one. They're keeping close attention. That's a 3 by Spatafor, and it is down. 13 points for Dante, and it's 23-10. There's Pacey again. He'll try it. Missed everything. Highlands keeps it as it goes off of Kirshner's elbow. Khalil Long back in for the Rams. They trail it by 13. The Chargers have won 30 consecutive games. The last time they lost was at Aliquippa, and that was January 7th of 2020. McDaniel gets the handle, but man, he hard quick. Pacey to the corner to Leary. He'll let it go. It's down. There's the first three of the night. Carter Leary drains one.
Hopefully more to come from there, Mike, because that's what they're giving us.
23-13. Crossover move by Spatafora. He stops, he pops, he scores.
I saw him in warm-ups, Mike. He didn't miss anything. He's continued here now. We're 15 already in the first half.
Averaging 19. And DeMichael's been quiet. He only has 9. That's a joke.
They've got 24-25, Mike.
High posting it to Pacey. Tried to go down to long. They battle on the floor.
Jump ball going to go to OLSH.
Kirshner took the worst of that when he has a laugh for Randy Miller and he gets up.
10th turnover committed by the Golden Rams. And we're at the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Where are you doing the turnover, Mike?
Dante Spatafora's uncle is Paul Spatafora, the famous boxer. His dad also boxed.
And Mike, they're missing a starter tonight. Rocco Spatafora, 5'11" sophomore, normally starts. I think B.J. Vaughn has taken his place tonight. And that had Coach Rod concerned before the game, but so far, so good.
You know, it's a simple game as Spatafora goes backcourt to get it. It's about making baskets. OLSH is making baskets and Highlands isn't. It's that simple.
When you break it down, that's for sure.
3 ball, Spatafora down.
Why not?
He's got 18 now, and it's 28-13. And Timmons beats him down and puts it in. He's got 6 for Highlands, 6 of the 15. 13-point lead for the Chargers. Here's DeMichael, and he's fouled by Pacey, and Dom picks up 2 quick ones. 4:25 left first half.
DJ Loving and check back in.
And it'll be a 1-and-1. And DeMichael will go to the line and shoot this at 4:25. 28-15. In and out. Rebound Timmons. Quickly forecourt to Loveland. Antoine was almost out of bounds when he caught that. Couldn't stop pops. Glass and good. His first basket of the night.
They did what I said, Mike. They brought it back out to him.
28-17. DeMichael. High off the glass. No good. Got his own rebound and puts it in. Just wanted it more. He's got 11 and it's 30-17. Here's Loveland. Back outside to Timmons. Timmons with a runner. Won't get it. And puts it in. Got the rebound and scored. He's got 8. And it's 30-19. What the Rams need is some stops.
Yeah. Look how quick he is.
Oh, nice pass by Spatafora and Summers with the finish. 32-19. McDaniel for 3. Missed everything. Rebound Kirshner. Oh, look at DeMichael. Get up there and get it and missed the 3. 1-0 threw it right to the other.
Shannon just couldn't control that one. Went out of bounds. Spatafora calling for it, Mike. If I had 18, I'd be calling for it too.
Into Kirshner. Back out to Vaughn, and out. DeMichael tries a 3. He missed it. He's off tonight. Rebound. Timmons, that was tipped, but Loveland's got a breakaway layup. First 2 Highlands bench points tonight. 32-21. 2 bench points and 2 points for Jimmy Kuntz. That's not a good recipe.
No, sir.
Spatafora is going to try to stick another 3, and he does.
He is putting on a show here, Mike, with 21. Golden Rams throw it away.
Spatafora's hit 4 from downtown. Rams want a timeout. 2:36 left first half. It's 35-21.
And we normally do a pretty good job of taking out their top scorers, Mike, but
We have.
Four has done a great job here.
We have taken out their top scorer to Michael. He only has 9.
Scorers. And
That's when you have 2. This is a problem.
Are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Why not consider a caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services in Natrona Heights? Phoenix specializes in one-on-one personal care coupled with the latest techniques and equipment in physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specialize in orthopedic conditions, including sports, work, and comp injuries. Phoenix will help you to reach your goal to return to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Service, conveniently located 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights by Eaton Park. Flexible hours allow for social distancing and follow all COVID guidelines. Call them today at 724-224-5090 to set an appointment, or on the web at phoenixphysicaltherapy.com.
Again, we keep talking about the defensive aspect of this. The Rams need some stops. But Spatafora can't miss right now. He's going to keep shooting it, obviously.
Mike, we only let up 48 points a game, and they're right there right now.
And DeMichael got loose, shoots and scores and draws the foul. Well, you know, I don't want to be Captain Obvious here, but this is the best team we've seen.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I mean, so the foul was on Lovell, and that's his first. And a chance for DeMichael. Missed it, rebound Timmons. Yeah, he's struggling, he's got 13. 37-21. Leary out of the corner. Oh, and he threw a sloppy pass inside to Timmons, and Spatafora saw it coming a mile away.
Yep, good teams don't let you do that. 13 turnovers to 6.
Here's Kirshner. Into DeMichael. Nice post move off the heel.
Yeah, look how strong he is, Mike. He just out-fought everybody.
Yeah. His dad was a great player in high school. Undefeated state champion. You know, if they could have won the state championship, they might this year. How many father sons have won state championships?
That'd be a good question.
And that was at Stowe Rocks he did that. And Timmons is fouled.
Down hard. And first one to him was Bryson Kirshner, helped him up. A little sportsmanship on his part.
That didn't sit too well with the Highlands coach, that he was the first one to. That is not the way it's supposed to work. And he was not very happy with that.
Second foul, Kirshner.
So here's Timmons at the line. He's 2 for 2 from there tonight. 3 for 3. You're right, he walks him in, doesn't he? It's like he's walking in a putt.
Yep.
9 points for Chandler. Now it's not been his fault. 37-22. Second one by Chandler is also good. I give up trying to figure all that out. 37-23. Spatafora forecourt against Belak, a pair of number 11s. Steps back. Well, he gets a lot of arc on that. That's never going to get blocked. Belak the rebound, out to Kunst. Jimmy goes all the way through, left-handed, up, no good. And the rebound to Mark Pola.
3 guys are playing defense on him, Mike. It's hard to get past 3 of them.
Well, they have his attention. There's no doubt about that.
Well, it's walking.
There's Vaughn. He goes up and down. Oh, they call it jump ball? Oh, my goodness.
I thought it was walking himself. He landed.
Yeah, that's the consensus, but the only one that matters is Randy Miller, and he called a held ball. So, arrow belongs to Sacred Heart at 117 first half. Oh, now we're going to make sure that everyone's shirts are tucked in. This is very important. All right. Minus. And backcourt Spatafora will come to get it. 1:13 left of the first half. Here's DeMichael. Steps back and lets a 3 go. It is nothing but nylon.
Key word too, Mike. Steps back. Usually you're stepping into your shot.
16 for Jake DeMichael. It's 40-23. What a performance. Here's Kunst. Out to Leary. To Pavlik underneath, and Trent lays it in. His first 2 of the night, and it's 40-25. Well, we said last night that if Highlands played the way they played last night today, they were going to get blown out. Exhibit A. Well, and they may be playing better than they played last night.
The only difference between this team and last night, they're both wearing purple.
That's the only thing that's the same? Absolutely. But you're not going to get away with that.
Yeah.
And if you get to the playoffs and you play like they played last night, they're not going to get away with it there either. Spout of 4 of 15 seconds now. They have the ball. Highlands has the arrow.
Trying to get a shot off.
Good defense by DJ there. Here's to Michael, 7 seconds. 5, drives in, got DJ to back off, he missed it, Timmons got the rebound. Good job defensively by Highlands there to end the first half. But Sacred Heart has a big lead. They lead it over the Rams 40-25. Well, Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. While most of us are trying to navigate the new normal now more than ever, we realize the importance of family and trying to protect them. Life insurance is an investment, so now would be a great time to make sure your policies are doing the job they were intended to. Stop by the Lucchinos for a free insurance review today. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to the Donut Connection, or call them today, 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today. Halftime at Highlands. It's Our Lady of Sacred Heart 40 and the Highlands Golden Rams 25. We'll have stats and more right after this. We're back at halftime. The Chargers of OLSH lead the Highlands Golden Rams 40-25. They try to win their 31st game in a row. They are quite the powerhouse. And we'll get to the stats in a little while, but it's been a two-man show for them so far. Well, if you've been putting off that much-needed work around the house, why not let the pros at Beanie Home Renovations give you a new kitchen, bathroom, game room, or addition to make your home a winner. With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian E. and his team of professionals at Beanie guarantee that your job will be completed on time and exactly the way you want it. Hey, spring's right around the corner. It may not seem like it, but it is. And now's a great time to get any of these things you want done. I saw one of my neighbors getting a roof this week. They shoveled the snow off and put the roof on. So it's doable. Brian and his staff are working 12-hour days to combat any delays brought by COVID-19. And as always, customer service is their top priority. You can call Brian, 724-351-3172 for a free estimate. Or visit their Facebook page, Beanie Home Renovations, where the B is always busy. The halftime stats tonight brought to you by the Anchor Inn in Natrona Heights. They're open 11 to 8, Monday through Saturday, or you can call 724-224-9910 for takeout. Sounds like a good idea for tonight. Still got time. Anchor Inn, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Welcome aboard. It's been a two-man show over there.
Yeah, Mike. Dante Spatafor, 21. Jake DeMichael, 16. BJ Vaughn, 1. And Dawson Summers, 2. For the Golden Rams, they're led by Chandler Timmons with 10. Jimmy Quince has 2. Carter Leary, 3. Joaquin Roman, 2. Antoine McDaniels, 4. DJ Loveland, 2. Trent Pavlik, 2. Well, we have what? 2, 4, 6, 7 guys to 3. But they're leading 40-25.
Take a look at that shiner with Chandler. It looks like he was in a bout with a Spatafor at some point around along the way. Well, the Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Whether you're a small business, a big family, or just need a new device, the Wireless Zone can help. Wireless Zone is dedicated to finding the right device for you, your family, your business, and your lifestyle. And our stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. You can find them in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza or the Pittsburgh Mills Mall, or find Wireless Zone store nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com. 40-25, Sacred Heart leads it. The Rams will be back in action on Tuesday night. They will be home here to Armstrong, of course, weather permitting.
And Mike, the JV stayed on their feet today, win 72-45. They're now 13-0, so there was some bright light today.
Right. Hey, and they played played. It was a very close game at halftime, and they came out in the third quarter and went nuts. Maybe we could have something
Deja vu
again.
all over
Yeah,
again.
I'm up for it.
I'm up for it too.
And those guys can't. Spadafora can't stay hot like that the whole game, can he? Maybe.
I've seen a kid play before. Pretty darn good. Last night in section, Mike, we had Mars defeating Hampton 69-53. Armstrong beat Indiana 52-29. And we mentioned Shaler Don with the COVID, so they're not playing anymore.
But I got a nice email from Clint Rauscher, their AD, today telling me that the game was canceled because I'd gotten a hold of him about Wednesday. So told him I just hope everybody's okay. It's the most important thing. McDaniel for three, no good. Rebound Timmons. And blocked from behind by Dawson Summers. Now Vaughn had to go off his leg and Kuntz stole it. Yeah, Chandler looks like he's doing it with about 1.5 eyes tonight. Nice run of the baseline by McDaniel, but there's a lid on it.
He can't believe he missed it, Mike.
Neither can Stosh. Spadafora has it. 15 points, Sacred Heart lead.
Well,
Kirshner.
you cut into the lead by playing defense, Mike.
And off the glass.
And when that goes in, you're in trouble.
Dawson Summers. He's got four.
Was open.
42-25. Hey, they put it there for a reason. McDaniel out of the corner, thought about it. Now Kuntz for three. He's off. Missed it wide right. Rebound Chargers. DeMichael for three. It's down.
They have no range, Mike. They'll shoot it from any place.
Stosh wants a timeout, and he's already not happy with his team. 19 points for Jake DeMichael, and the Chargers lead it 45-25. They have a 20-point lead.
DeMichael and Spadafore, 40 of the 45. Yikes. Well, the Boucher agency made some major changes last year. Now they're even better equipped to handle your home and auto insurance needs. Bouchers are now independent agents. In addition to Nationwide, the Bouchers are now working with all the leading companies in the industry to find more ways to save for you and your family on your home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent insurance agents at Boucher agency at 724-224-4300 and choose a coverage that's right for you and your family. Evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with John and Nick Boucher on your side.
Well, the Rams have had a handful of mercy rule games here on their home floor this year, and if they're not careful, it might happen to them. There's Joaquim Roman with a nice, wait, here they come out of that timeout again, and they set up that beautiful play, and Roman puts it in. 45-27. Spadafora out between circles. Now DeMichael in front of us with Leary on him. The thing about DeMichael is he's 6'3". You don't think he's that tall, but he's very smooth. Nice jumper. Dawson Summers, his second one of the half. And it's 47-27.
Come alive with 6.
Definitely the largest deficit of the year for Highlands. Timmons is fouled. He'll shoot 2 at 6:04. Chandler's the only Ram that's gone to the line tonight, and he's 4 for 4.
Like, I don't know what they had last year. They won the championship, right?
They did. They lost one game.
I would have liked to see them play our last year's team. What do you think?
Would have been a really interesting game. Timmons is 5 for 5.
And walking it in.
It's like Jordan Spieth.
Yeah.
Second by the big right-hander is also down. He's got 12 points and 6 for 6 from the line. Highlands shooting 100% from the foul line tonight. 47-29.
Yeah. You see what's happening here, huh?
Here's Vaughn, right in front of Coach Rod. Out to Spadafora.
Well, Mike, we go 2-3 down 18 against the number 1 team in the state. Not going to get it done. They do have enough. He can freeze on 18.
We playing basketball or blackjack? Oh, walked by Roman on Kirshner. Kirshner got it back, and Joaquim took it right off him.
Take it away from him.
How about that? Lead feed to Leary.
There you go, and 1.
Well, that's the biggest pop we've had tonight. 5 points for Carter, and it's a 16-point game.
That gets everybody going, Mike.
Here's Spadafora. Over to DeMichael. His three's off the back rim. Rebound and a foul over the back. It's either going to be on Vaughn or Kirshner. Let's see. Timmons had good position.
put a back-to-back run together here.
And the foul's on Jake DeMichael. I'm sorry, that's his second. Bryson Kirshner also has 2 for the Chargers. 5 minutes left, third quarter. It's a 16-point OLSH lead. What's the call? Yeah, they called the foul on Zero. Who was nowhere? He was nowhere. Yeah, he was nowhere near it. So no, but he wasn't anywhere near the play.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It was either Vaughn or Kirshner.
Correctable error. They're right.
So what, they call it on Highlands? They called it on Timmons? Oh my goodness.
What are you talking about?
He called it on Zero, all right. They had the wrong way. He was double teamed in there. How could he foul anybody? That's just a mess up.
Wait a second.
So now they're going to discuss this. Aaron Mickens is at the table with Randy Miller. But it can't have been Timmons' team because he was the one that was fouled.
Right, by Taylor. Come on over here, boys. We'll see the replay.
It was either Kirshner or Vaughn.
I'm going
44 or 5. So they did. Now they're going to talk about it again. We have a major caucus going on.
There's no way.
Do you know what's happening now? They all forgot what they saw. I know, I've been there.
All right, let's see what happens.
I've been there. Aaron Mickens back to the table. Steve Belak over there, Steve Meaner in the stripes, and Bill Heasley, of course, the PA man. I think Bill's trying to straighten him out. You see Bill in the yellow there.
Yeah, there's no doubt that there was a foul committed on the play.
You can't see Steve Belak. Aaron's in the way.
Take Gallagher in behind. He runs the clock for football at Freeport with Steve. Now let's see what happens.
This isn't going to turn out well, is it?
Somebody's not going to be happy.
No. And now the clock's messed up. The clock's messed up too. The clock's not right. Is it? 4:59, I guess. But
I don't get it.
so they do. Oh my goodness. Oh, it went off of Chandler's leg.
Well, there it is, Mike. It all comes out in the wash.
It took 5 minutes to get that, didn't it? But the point is, Chandler got a foul he didn't deserve.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if that turns it around. Here's Timmons right to the basket. Put it up and in. 14 points for Chandler Timmons. That's 4 over his average, and it's 47-33.
Very interesting.
Here's Vaughn right side. Vaughn drives in. Great defense by McDaniel, and Timmons has it. Here come the Rams 2-on-2. Timmons had it stolen by Spatafor. Now they get a 3-on-2.
He puts his body right there, doesn't he, Mike?
Behind the back to Michael. Stops, pops off the rim. DeMichael got his own.
Who wants it? Walking.
And a travel.
10th turnover.
Oh, and now Aaron Mickens nose to nose with Coach Mike Rodriguez. That looks like an umpire and a manager. It looks like Earl Weaver over there.
Yeah.
And there's a warning on Coach Rod.
Yep. It was coast-to-coast action there, Mike.
And now I think he's asking him to have somebody on the bench pipe down. He's doing that. And Coach Rod says, hey, enough. I mean, we all have to wear these muzzles anyway. You would think that it would be, how do you hear it?
All right, let's go. Next point, as Coach Stoss always says.
47-33. Rams trying to fight their way back. Here's Leary. Spatafora on him. Into Roman. Nice dump down to Timmons. Missed it.
Great pass.
Summers the rebound. It sure was. Spatafora. And the foul is on Carter Leary.
Yep. That was a position foul there.
$47-33. Sacred Heart by 14. 3:50 left third quarter. turn up the heat now. Here's Vaughn. Drives in. Nice pass down to Kirshner, but Kuntz stole it. He had Leary ahead of the field, but he couldn't get it to him. Too many men back. Kuntz to McDaniel. Down low to Timmons. Dumps it down to Roman. Back out to Leary. Leary stops. Pops. Scores.
Good reverse of the ball that time, Mike.
47-35. The Rams have cut it to 12. And Coach Mike Rodriguez wants a timeout at 3:17. The Rams at 12 by as many as 20, but now have cut it to 12.
Well, Mike, Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza in Trent Heights, your home for the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides a unique setting where everyone, and we mean everyone, is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment for as low as $10 a month. Right now, $0 down, $10 a month. New for 2021 Planet Fitness Pride Meter. Just open the Planet Fitness app on your homepage and it'll show you how many members are there. It's just one of the many ways we're trying to do our part to ensure that you can gym confidently. Member memberships are available for as low as $10 a month, so break free for 2020. Stop by and say hi to Ross at Planet Fitness in the Heights Plaza today.
Dante Spatafora has yet to score here in the third quarter, and we say it all starts with defense if you want to try to make a comeback, and OLSH has only scored 7 points here in this period. The Rams have scored 10, and they've kind of forced their way back in the door a little bit, creaking open just a tad maybe.
And Mike, you know, they play a very high-level schedule. They're 14-0. They beat a good North Catholic team, ranked number 1, 80-74. Springdale twice, 75-54 and 91-60. They beat Alquippa 77-39 and Sarah Catholic 73-35. Those are not slouches. They've been through all the Catholic schools, it looks like.
Well, they're done with section. I'll tell you who they have left. Let us show you who they've scheduled here the last 4 games. Here's Vaughn. Now to Kirshner. Ball's tipped, and Summers got it back against Roman. Oh, nice move by Summers around Roman. Summers has 6 points of their 9 here in this quarter. 14-point game. McDaniel out of the corner. In and out. Rebound, Joaquim. Yeah, I thought so too.
Over the back, it looked like.
Oh, Jimmy Kuntz does a good job to hold it. Baseline, he's fouled, he's ridden. Listen to this schedule now. We told you that their section is over. They finished 10-0. They have won this section. Tonight, here at Highlands. Monday, New Brighton. Thursday, Nazareth Prep. Saturday, South Allegheny.
All good teams.
And they played 14 games. You want to know, you know. Kuntz steps back. His 3 balls off the front rim. Jimmy's definitely been off, and we get a foul. It's going
to get Timmons.
Dawson Summers went down. Jimmy only with 2 points in this game after he scored over 24 games in a row.
Well, Mike, this defense they're playing, like I said, you have to beat it and keep attacking it. When Jimmy on the point, it's hard to get the ball back to him unless you want to go back into the teeth of the zone.
And they're paying special attention to him, too.
Yeah.
Here's Vaughn. Double team in front of us.
Right there.
What's the call? Timeout.
Yep.
As Mike Rodriguez saw Vaughn in trouble right in front of us at the Whippeal sign there next to referee Randy Miller. And that was it. 49-35. The OLSH lead is 14.
Mike, we talked about the playoffs coming up. We have 26 eligible teams in 5A, and we don't know how many are going to go. They sent their commitments in. I know one team that is going. Joe Lafko,
Hampton.
Hampton.
They've come on a little bit.
Yeah, they're a young team. He said, hey, let's get the playoff experience. So, again, the playoffs are going to begin on Saturday, February 27th, with seeding being announced on Tuesday, February 24th. The higher seed will have the home game until we get to the finals. By the way, the finals this year will not be at Peterson Event Center because they only allow 5% capacity. So by the time you pay the rent, Amy Schumer basically said it doesn't work out. So they're going to play all the games at neutral sites championships.
Okay, it'd be like North Allegheny or something like that maybe. Hey, did you see what the Penguins did today? Mm-hmm. They asked the governor for 25% capacity. They might as well ask him for $1 billion. Here's Vaughn.
Well, they'll probably get that.
Just what, the $1 billion?
Yes. Joaquin tried to run out and spat a 4. He's just so slick. Now they're trying to get the double on. They get it.
There's Pola in the corner, back out to Spatafora. 1:45 left of the third quarter. 14-point Sacred Heart lead. Loops it to the corner to Summers. Goes in, stops, pops, and scores. What a third quarter for him.
He's been a difference, Mike. He scored 10. We've taken Spadafora.
And 8 of them, he's got 8 of the 11 points in this quarter.
Yep.
51-35.
They're taking advantage of what we're giving them.
McDaniel, high posting Roman, over to Leary. Vaughn got over there quickly. Back to Roman. Dump down to Timmons against 2 Chargers, and he put it in anyway.
Big night for Chandler with 16. 1 minute to go, down 14.
We need to get it in single digits somehow. Here's Spadafora all the way through, bumped by Roman. And Spadafora will shoot a pair at 57 seconds left third quarter, 51-37.
In the JV game that night, they called 30 fouls in the first half.
And like 10 in the second half.
And right now we only have 7 fouls here in the third quarter. So different game, huh? Not as choppy as they
No, this is... Spadafora has his first second half point. He has 22 on the night. DeMichael hit a 3 in this quarter. And other than that, it's been the junior, Dawson Summers, averaging 7 a game. And he's got 8 in this quarter alone.
Spadafora's first points of the second half, both from the foul line. He now leads with 23.
16-point lead. Here's McDaniel, hooks it over to Timmons. Baseline to Belak, back out to Kunst. Kunst goes in with a runner. It's off. The rebound is loose. It's off of Spadafora. Oh, did you see how he grabbed that and held it?
Run.
Out to DeMichael.
Blocked.
It's blocked by McDaniel. He got body 2, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what they did, Mike, there.
And that's why Jake DeMichael will go to the line and shoot 2 at 39 seconds.
So, Mike, the championship game is going to be on Friday, March 17th.
St. Patrick's Day, which we won't be allowed to celebrate.
That'll be at a neutral site.
DeMichael hits the first. He's got 20.
Interesting this year, too, Mike, is how they're going to run the state. Only the WPL champion of the 6 different divisions will go to the state tournament. That's the bad news. The good news, you go right to the quarterfinals.
If you're in the WPL, if you win District 7. Something else I want to get to is the buys. We'll do it after the quarter, quickly. Here's, 'cause I messed up on the commercials. We're done. Here's Loveland. Out to Pacey. His 3 is off the rim, no good. Rebound, Belak chased it, but he's not quick enough for the other 11. 20 seconds to go. Sacred Heart with the ball and the arrow. They lead it by 18. You know, the Rams kind of fought their way back and down by 15 at half, and they've stretched it. Spadafora, runner, in and out. Rebound tipped. DeMichael's got it back. He missed the shot. And Timmons still with time. Loveland. Pacey going to let it go. Oh, wide left, just missed it. And that's the end of the quarter with the score. Sacred Heart 55 and the Highlands Golden Rams 37. If every team participates in the WPL, there will be 6 buys.
Correct. 32-team bracket, 26.
Right. There will be 6 buys. For every team that doesn't participate, that just adds another buy. So if one team is out, there'll be 7 buys. If 2 teams are out, there'll be 8 buys. So there'll be more of them as we try to get down to 16 by the first Tuesday in March. That's what we'll be doing, and then you'll have 4 games to the championship from then on.
And basically how it'll go will be 32, 16, 8, 4 championship.
Right.
And that will be on, again, March 17th. The state playoffs begin March 19th and 20th, so there'll be 7 days off there. There's Courtney Quarters.
Yes, coach of the...
Urdanus, her married name, and
girls team.
And
she was over in Coach's Corner with Coach Kerr.
Go. That's right, Coach Kerr here. So the semifinals, quarterfinals will be on the 19th and 20th. The semifinals will be 23rd and 24th. All home games, Mike.
Even in the state playoffs, too.
Yes, championship game.
Oh, that could make for some fun travel.
25th through 27th in Hershey. Didn't get to our trivia.
Oh, we have time. We'll do it in a little while. We have plenty of time. 55-37. Sacred Heart leads it, and this is Jake DeMichael right in front of us. Here's Spadafora. Star's trying to set up the trap. Spadafora got it over to Vaughn. Vaughn drives in, tries to dump it down. The Rams block it, come right back to Vaughn, though. Mike Rodriguez knows, like you said earlier, they're not going to be in a hurry right now. They'll score if they get an open shot. Like that, for instance. Offensive foul against Spadafora as Pacey took the charge. You're kidding.
Spadafora going to get his 3rd foul. And Mike, remember, they're playing without one of their starters. Rocco Spatafor, a 5'11 sophomore. He's the guy with there on crutches on the end of the bench. You see him there.
Yeah, he was shooting 25-footers the halftime of the JV game with one leg and making them.
That would be the scary part.
Here's Pacey. Over to Kunst. Timmons. Now Loveland right side to Pavlik down on the blocks. Kunst is wide open. Puts it on the floor, drives to the basket, left-handedly and scores. 4 points for Jimmy, and it's 55-39, and we have a foul backcourt on DJ Loveland. That'll be 16 fouls against the Rams, 4 against the Chargers.
And Mike, here's where you see a difference between 5A basketball and 2A basketball. We go 8 deep. They've only used one guy off the bench so far, and I don't think DeMichael's left the game. Spatafor got one rest, I think.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody has a better 2 than they do.
I
mean anybody. Here's DeMichael again. Look at Timmons giving him a rough ride. Now they get the double team. It is a 5-second. Great job by Chandler. You know, as much as OLSH has been dominant tonight, and the Rams exactly haven't played their best game, Chandler's played well.
14 turnovers for Highlands, now 13 for OLSH. We caught up there, Mike. We only had one turnover in the second half.
16-point lead. They've still stretched it out. Yeah. Loveland open from the corners, 3 balls off the rim. Rebound Pavlik back up. Boy, he got hammered by Spatafor, no call. Goodness gracious. And now they're going to get Loveland backcourt. And Stosh can't believe it.
Yeah, Mike.
If that would have happened on the street, there may have been an arrest. Trent can't believe it. And Trent, we said, Trent's hard to move.
Yep. Let me throw a trivia question to Mike.
Go ahead.
We mentioned Micah Mason scored 64 points on 17 of 19 shooting in 2011. Well, this year, Vinny Congini from Aquinas Academy leads the WPL in scoring. He's averaging 34 points a game. Here's the question. How many shots does he take per game? By the way, Spatafor made the first.
What do you got him with, 24?
24 on the button. Yes, sir.
25. Okay, back to your, how many shots a game?
How many shots a game to average 34 points does he take? Now, this is 1A basketball, Aquinas Academy.
Aquinas Academy. Here's Pacey. 57-39. Back to Leary. Oh, Leary and Pacey ran into each other, and now
they're fighting over it, Mike.
Spatafor to DeMichael with the lay-in.
They smell blood in the water there. When there's a mistake, Spatafor to DeMichael jumped on it. He's got 23 now.
Back to 20.
15 turnovers.
How many to get 37 points? I'm going to say 20 shots a game.
Double that.
Oh, my goodness. Timmons, yes.
40 shots a game, Mike. And Mike White was criticized by his parents for mentioning the fact he took 40 shots.
It's a fact.
It's the way it goes, yeah.
Timeout by Highlands at 5:43 to go. 59. So, doesn't sit too well with me. It's not a criticism, it's a fact.
Well, if you're averaging 34 a game, that means you're 17 of 40. Not 50%.
No, well, it depends where they're coming from.
Yeah, sure.
If you're shooting jump shots, then, but there obviously can't be too many threes in that. We talked about OLSH's coach, Mike Rodriguez, said he's retired FBI. Interesting guy. He's worked in San Antonio, D.C., Milwaukee, and Jacksonville. And at every stop along the way before he has coached basketball, too, along with being in the FBI.
I wonder how he did it, huh?
He was special agent in charge of the Pittsburgh field office for 5 years. And while he was in Jacksonville, he was one of the heads of security for Super Bowl 39, a game that New England beat Philadelphia 24-21. Go figure, Tom Brady beating Andy Reid in the Super Bowl.
Interesting.
Yeah. But he's been all over. He's coached in Johnstown. He's coached in Greenfield, Wisconsin. And he's a very interesting guy and does a great job here.
Look at Spatafor, the strength, Mike. Just pushed Jimmy right out of there.
Almost a steal. Now Spatafor goes down. We got a leg out by Leary. Hip check.
Yep.
It's
a good call.
Yeah. Dan Robinson.
Spatafor got a line again.
59-41. It's an 18-point game. Again, the Rams will be home Tuesday against Armstrong. The Wednesday game against Shaler, as we've mentioned, has been canceled. And then next Friday and Saturday here, Indiana Friday night, Saturday night against Mars. Again, the weather will depend what we're doing. And now if we have cancellations, postponements, there's really no place to put them. We're up against it because you gave all the dates.
We're planning on having senior night Friday night against Indiana. FYI.
27 for Dante Spadafora. Came in averaging 19. I'd say he's over his average. Pacey's fouled on a reach-in by Vaughn. That's only 5 against OLSH, so the Rams aren't shooting yet. Rams trying to keep their perfect field goal free throw percentage alive tonight. It's been Chandler Timmons all. I guess the good news is he was the only one that did okay last night. So.
No foul there. Surprise.
Oh, what a nice job
pass
by Pacey. Is he the center?
And he got fouled.
I heard the Steelers have an opening.
I'm going to get Kirshner with that foul.
Every time I hear Kirshner, I think of Don Kirshner's rock concert.
Yep.
Look it up.
On his 16th foul.
Gave my age away. Look at Jimmy get up there and get it away from Kirshner. Kunst for 3. It's short. McDaniel tried to save it and did, but DeMichael came away with it.
Just ripped it away from him, Mike.
DeMichael goes all the way through and puts it down.
Split 2 guys trying to take the charge. He's got 25.
Averaging 30. 63-41. Here's Kunst.
And he didn't take 40 shots tonight, Mike.
No.
Timmons, they're going to foul again.
And he'll shoot 2.
From behind, Kirshner going to get the foul. And Mike, that big game last night in
Shar Valley,
Newcastle, at Newcastle, 77-59. Shar Valley really beat them up. After they were beat by 28 at home in the first game of the year, Shar Valley came back. Newcastle lost 2 of the last 3 games.
Timmons finally misses. 6 for 7.
Kid named Brandon Reynolds.
Yes, sir. And he is the leading scorer in 5A.
42 last night, Mike, averaging 30. He had 42 of their 77. And again,
Timmons makes 1 out of 2.
he had 8 baskets in the first game, so he was the difference maker in that game.
Timmons has 19 of the 42, and he steals it. And here he comes the other way, and he's like a freight train over to Leary. Lets a 3 go. It's off the side of the board, and Vaughn has the rebound. And he's stripped by Leary. Leary's gotten 2 fouls in the last minute and a half, both with his feet. I mean, maybe one with his hip.
B.J. Vaughn, a stocky kid, Mike. He had a little way to fall there, but I think he did it on his own volition.
He did kind of help that one, didn't he? Isn't that where you want to go with that?
By the way, that Braden Reynolds added 15 rebounds to that 42-point performance.
Quite a performance.
6'3" guard.
These are teams we could be seeing down the road. Really?
And that's why we mention them.
So here is B.J. Vaughn, the 6'1 senior. He has 1 free throw made in the first quarter, and that's still what he has. Landon Johnzak has the rebound.
I'm guessing he's the sub-in tonight.
Right.
For Spadafora.
Leary tried to dump it down, but saved it. Out to Johnzak. Johnzak all the way through and is fouled on his way to the basket by Dawson Summers. So Landon Johnzak will go to the line and shoot a couple.
He's 1 for 6 from the line. He's a pretty good shooter. It's just amazing how.
Well, anything that happened last night, I tend to wipe out. He missed the first. He'll get another. 4:23 to go. 63-42. The Chargers lead. The Rams had a long winning streak going here at Highlands, and now they're on their way to losing 2 out of 3 in this building. That doesn't happen very often.
Walk. Nope, they take a timeout.
Yep, they do. So it's 63-42. OLSH with the lead. I was talking about Jake DeMichael's dad, Darren, is here. Now you remember.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's working for the Post Gazette. Isn't that amazing?
Isn't that amazing how you got exactly? I will. He played on an undefeated state championship team for Stowe Rocks in 1982-83, coached by Dick Citrone. That team went 32-0 and only had 5 games decided by less than 10 points. That's how bad they blew everybody out. And the name you probably will remember from that team is Mark Beavers, who went on to play at Duquesne.
Good player.
And he was a center. He was 6'7". Darren DeMichael in the championship game, they beat Tamaqua 67-35, or they beat Freedom 67-35 to win the Whitfield Championship by 32 points. They beat Tamaqua for the PIAA Championship. Darren DeMichael was 9 for 11 for 23 points. And Coach Citrone said if there would have been a three-point line, he would have had a lot more than that because those were all jump shots. Yes. 23 points to win the championship game against Tamaqua. And so that's what Jake DeMichael's trying to do, to join his dad as an undefeated state champion.
Now, is he with UPI or the AP here tonight?
Arnold Gazette.
Remember we funded up credentials to get into a football playoff game?
Not that we haven't done it. I resemble that remark.
Knock played,
They played Franklin Regional at Valley. Mark Kazanowicz, our buddy who's the defensive coordinator here now, was the AD at Valley at the time. Nice move by DeMichael, speaking of. He gets his own and put it in. He's going to get his average. He's got 27. He's breathing on it. 65-42. But
too cold, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Who put a show on for us on the radio?
It was, I'll get it. It was Greensburg. It was son of Ralph Condon. Right.
Son of Ralph Condon. He played right up to us, remember?
Joe Falsetti, our old colleague.
Here's the double right in front of us.
Nearly.
Boy, look how strong he is.
And Vaughn has it.
There, yep.
Joe Falsetti got into the Pirates locker room after the 7th game of the 1960 World Series by saying he was with the Arnold Gazette. Dawson Summers to the basket, and he lays it in and draws the foul. What a second half he's had.
I'm telling you, Mike, he had 2 in the first half, 10 here in the second half. And when we were making a little bit of a comeback, he was the difference maker in their time, right to the rack.
Yeah, but that's how Pippo got in the locker room to celebrate with the Buccos. Arnold Gazette just blew right past security.
And there's a picture of him running third base with
and patting Maz on the head, yeah. 67-42. John Zach right side. 3:20 left. Into Timmons.
They've never come out of his zone, Mike.
Leary for 3, it's down. Carter Leary. Well, Carter Leary's hit them both. The Rams have hit 2 3-pointers. There's no reason to come out of it.
Nope.
And Leary's had both of them. He's got 10. 67-45.
Oh, there you go. Offense.
Oh, and a little acting. A little Academy Award performance by Carter Leary.
The old armbar. And Spatafor is nice enough to display it for us.
Yes, he was.
Jason Kerr leaving us. I'm going to be staying.
He couldn't leave. He tried. So here's Kunst at 3 minutes left. Into Timmons. He walked before he got. Okay, we'll take the foul. Good job. That's why he got bumped.
I had to mention there weren't many fouls. Now it's 10.
Now here we go. Maybe these guys get paid by the 2. You don't know. Last night that was the case.
Yeah, I walked out with a couple of plum people there complaining that their property tax is going up because they paid the referees by the whistle.
Chandler Timmons at the line, 67-45.
Chance to get the 20 for Chandler.
Missed the first. Comfortable 22-point lead for the Sacred Heart Chargers.
Only 2 guys that have taken foul shots.
Timmons and Johnson.
Yeah.
Second is good. Chandler, 8 for 10 from the line tonight. He's got 20. 67-46. Spatafor to Vaughn. Got up in the air and found DeMichael, who laid it in. Well, there's 29. He's going to make it. 69-46. 29 for him and 27 for Spatafor. That's 56 by my Burrow math. There's a steal by DeMichael.
There he goes.
Here's 30 and 31.
Yep.
71-46.
It has been a 2-man show, hasn't it? 15-foot jumper by Jimmy Kunst is missed. Foster had it blocked. Spatafor forecourt. 2:20 left. Spatafor threw up a wild one. It won't go. Kirshner had it for a moment, and Spatafor got it back. Here's the thing. They're going to play the last horn, so you better do that too. Got a good look at him here, Mike, if he came past. He is wired, too.
He is.
All muscle.
To Michael with a move around Kunst. Throws up a runner off the glass and down.
There it is, 30 and 31. Jimmy throws in a 3.
First one for him. That's 33 for Michael, by the way. Here's Kirshner out to Vaughn. Now back to Spatafora. 73-49, a minute and a half. That's 60 points out of the 73 for those two guys.
That's all they need to do.
Vaughn dribbles through. Steal by Kunst. Drives, lays, and scores.
Like we forced 15 turnovers. Doesn't seem that, does it?
Oh, DJ Loveland gets a hand on it.
Right up here with us.
Yeah, they come up to see us. 1:03 to go. 73-51. So Michael needs help, and now he got it into Summers. Summers, a big second half for them when Highlands kind of made a little push. And he's got 12 points and 10 of them in the second half. It was important. Here's Kirshner. Dump it down to Summers. Got a man in the air. Over to Vaughn. They're well schooled, too. You can tell.
Yep.
Mike Rodriguez, very impressive.
They're not even looking at the basket.
No, they're not. Yeah. This is very impressive. Cam Regard in there for the Rams. Trying to make sure we have everybody marked down. Here's Vaughn, 27 seconds. Dribbles through a trap. Stosh just says no foul, so I think that's going to be it now. And the
final 20 seconds.
Sacred Heart Chargers are going to move to 15-0 and win their 31st consecutive game dating back to January 7th of 2020. They come in here and systematically beat Highlands 73-51. Dean, final thoughts.
Sometimes the other team is just better than you are. That was the fact here
tonight. That was so the answer. And again, and that's a good barometer for Stosh to know where the guys are and for the players to get better. And that's what they'll do. They'll be back here Tuesday night to face Armstrong. Armstrong losers today to Plum in a game, section game that was a makeup. So we want to thank cameraman Dan for helping us out. And once again, that final score here tonight. Our Lady of Sacred Heart 73 and the Highlands Golden Rams 51. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. So long, everyone.